Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Mike Jones?
Are you Mike Jones?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I'm Tom Wilson.
I'm Tom Wilson.
How is Tom?
How is Tom?
How is your wife?
How is your wife?
How is your husband?
How is your husband?
She is very well, thank you.
She is very well, thank you.
How are you?
How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine, too.
I'm fine, too.
Good night, Mary.
Good night, Mary.
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you later.
See you later.
I have to go now.
I have to go now.
Let me introduce myself.
Let me introduce myself.
How do you do?
How do you do?
How do you spell it?
How do you spell it?
What's your name?
What's your name?
May I have your name?
May I have your name?
My name is Thomas.
My name is Thomas.
Just call me Tom.
Just call me Tom.
What's your family name?
What's your family name?
My family name is Johnson.
My family name is Johnson.
This is Jack. He's my classmate.
This is Jack. He's my classmate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Nice to meet you, too.
Who is the lady in white dress?
Who is the lady in white dress?
Could you introduce me to her?
Could you introduce me to her?
George, let me introduce my friend to you.
George, let me introduce my friend to you.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 28 years old.
I'm 28 years old.
I'm 2 years younger than my brother.
I'm 2 years younger than my brother.
Mr. Davis is still in his 30s.
Mr. Davis is still in his 30s.
My elder brother is 1 year older than her husband.
My elder brother is 1 year older than her husband.
My father is over 80 years old.
My father is over 80 years old.
They'll have a party for their 15th wedding anniversary.
They'll have a party for their 15th wedding anniversary.
He looks much younger than he is.
He looks much younger than he is.
I came here when I was 22.
I came here when I was 22.
I started going to school at the age of 7.
I started going to school at the age of 7.
He's still a boy after all.
He's still a boy after all.
Most of them are less than 25.
Most of them are less than 25.
I guess he's about 40.
I guess he's about 40.
He is the youngest in the family.
He's the youngest in the family.
She's going to be 20 next month.
She's going to be 20 next month.
What's your motherland?
What's your motherland?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
What's your nationality?
What's your nationality?
What's the population of India?
What's the population of India?
What's the capital of your country?
What's the capital of your country?
Are you Chinese?
Are you Chinese?
I come from Spain.
I come from Spain.
I was born in UK and brought up in the USA.
I was born in UK and brought up in the USA.
How many states are there in your country?
How many states are there in your country?
The capital of my country is Paris.
The capital of my country is Paris.
My country is rich in natural resources.
My country is rich in natural resources.
That nation is famous for its tourism.
That nation is famous for its tourism.
What do you do?
What do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
What does he do?
What does he do?
He's a photographer.
He's a photographer.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Kathy.
I'm Kathy.
Who is the guy over there?
Who is the guy over there?
He is Tim.
He's Tim.
Is that boy a student?
Is that boy a student?
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't.
Can she be a teacher?
Can she be a teacher?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, I think so.
I really don't know.
I really don't know.
I have no idea about it.
I have no idea about it.
Is this your bag?
Is this your bag?
No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. Yes, it is.
Whose cell phone is this?
Whose cell phone is this?
It's Brian's.
It's Brian's.
Is that an apple?
Is that an apple?
No, it isn't. It's a pear.
No, it isn't. It's a pear.
What's this?
What's this?
It's a pencil.
It's a pencil.
It's an apple.
It's an apple.
Which is the right size?
Which is the right size?
Where's the post office?
Where's the post office?
How big is your house?
How big is your house?
How long is the street?
How long is the street?
What's the name of the dog?
What's the name of the dog?
What do you call this in English?
What do you call this in English?
What is the color of your new shoes?
What is the color of your new shoes?
Is this your pen? I found it under the desk.
Is this your pen? I found it under the desk.
No. Mine is red.
No. Mine is red.
Where is my bag?
Where's my bag?
On the desk.
On the desk.
Over there.
Over there.
Are these notebooks all yours?
Are these notebooks all yours?
Some of them are mine.
Some of them are mine.
Which is your wallet?
Which is your wallet?
The bigger one.
The bigger one.
The one on your right.
The one on your right.
Do you know where I've put my bag?
Do you know where I've put my bag?
Is this yours?
Is this yours?
Yes, it's mine.
Yes, it's mine.
What's the date today?
What's the date today?
It's March the 16th, 2016.
It's March the 16th, 2016.
What day is it today?
What day is it today?
It's Tuesday today.
It's Tuesday today.
What month is this?
What month is this?
It's October.
It's October.
What year is this?
What year is this?
It's the year of 2017.
It's the year of 2017.
It's been 4 years since I last saw you.
It's been 4 years since I last saw you.
Does the store open at 10 a.m. on weekdays?
Does the store open at 10 a.m. on weekdays?
It opens at 9 a.m. on weekdays, but at 10 at weekends.
It opens at 9 a.m. on weekdays, but at 10 at weekends.
What will you do during this weekend?
What will you do during this weekend?
I'll work for the next 6 days.
I'll work for the next 6 days.
What did you do last week?
What did you do last week?
What will you do the day after tomorrow?
What will you do the day after tomorrow?
What day is today?
What day is today?
Today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
What's the date today?
What's the date today?
Today is April 27th.
Today is April 27th.
How long will the sale last?
How long will the sale last?
Only 2 days.
Only 2 days.
What time?
What time?
You name the time.
You name the time.
When were you born?
When were you born?
I was born on August 1st, 1992.
I was born on August 1st, 1992.
Please check the date.
Please check the date.
I'll be back in 6 days.
I'll be back in 6 days.
I'll meet you tomorrow.
I'll meet you tomorrow.
Do you know the exact date?
Do you know the exact date?
What were you doing this time last year?
What were you doing this time last year?
What time is it now?
What time is it now?
It's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock.
It's 9:30.
It's 9:30.
It's 1 o'clock sharp.
It's 1 o'clock sharp.
It's not 5 o'clock.
It's not 5 o'clock.
It's 6:15.
It's 6:15.
It's 8 minutes to 4.
It's 8 minutes to 4.
What's the time by your watch?
What's the time by your watch?
It is 6 o'clock on my watch.
It is 6 o'clock on my watch.
My watch is 3 minutes fast.
My watch is 3 minutes fast.
We must arrive there on time.
We must arrive there on time.
There are only 3 minutes left.
There are only 3 minutes left.
The meeting is put off.
The meeting is put off.
The flight is delayed.
The flight is delayed.
Can you finish your work ahead of time?
Can you finish your work ahead of time?
Hello. Can I see Mr. Peter?
Hello. Can I see Mr. Peter?
Do you have an appointment?
Do you have an appointment?
Sorry, I don't.
Sorry, I don't.
Yes. At 2 p.m.
Yes. At 2 p.m.
He is on the phone.
He's on the phone.
Sorry, Mr. Peter can't see you now.
Sorry, Mr. Peter can't see you now.
Would you wait here for a minute?
Would you wait here for a minute?
Would you like something to drink?
Would you like something to drink?
Tea, please.
Tea, please.
Mr. Peter, Mr. Smith is here.
Mr. Peter, Mr. Smith is here.
You may go in now.
You may go in now.
Nice to see you, my old friend.
Nice to see you, my old friend.
How have you been these years?
How have you been these years?
Do you still remember that Halloween?
Do you still remember that Halloween?
You've changed little.
You've changed little.
Do you speak English?
Do you speak English?
Yes, a little.
Yes, a little.
He speaks English fluently.
He speaks English fluently.
Your English is very good.
Your English is very good.
You speak English pretty well.
You speak English pretty well.
Your pronunciation is excellent.
Your pronunciation is excellent.
Are you a native speaker of English?
Are you a native speaker of English?
My native language is Spanish.
My native language is Spanish.
Can you write in English?
Can you write in English?
How long have you studied English?
How long have you studied English?
How can I improve my spoken English?
How can I improve my spoken English?
He has a strong accent.
He has a strong accent.
I have some difficulty in expressing myself.
I have some difficulty in expressing myself.
Do you like traveling?
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I like it a great deal.
Yes, I like it a great deal.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm cooking.
I'm cooking.
I'm reading a magazine.
I'm reading a magazine.
Are you watching TV now?
Are you watching TV now?
Yes, I'm watching Channel 12.
Yes, I'm watching Channel 12.
No, I'm listening to the radio.
No, I'm listening to the radio.
What will you do this weekend?
What will you do this weekend?
I'll go to a concert.
I'll go to a concert.
I'll go on an outing with some friends.
I'll go on an outing with some friends.
Who are you writing to?
Who are you writing to?
I'm writing to a friend.
I'm writing to a friend.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'm going to work.
I'm going to work.
I get up at 7 every morning.
I get up at 7 every morning.
I wake my daughter up.
I wake my daughter up.
I then take a bath in the bathroom.
I then take a bath in the bathroom.
I shave, brush my teeth, and comb my hair.
I shave, brush my teeth, and comb my hair.
I put on a bit of makeup.
I put on a bit of makeup.
I cooked breakfast for the family.
I cooked breakfast for the family.
I go downstairs and have my breakfast.
I go downstairs and have my breakfast.
I read the newspaper over breakfast.
I read the newspaper over breakfast.
I dress my sister and wash her hands and face.
I dress my sister and wash her hands and face.
I get to my office at 8:30.
I get to my office at 8:30.
I leave the office at 6.
I leave the office at 6.
I pick up my brother from his school.
I pick up my brother from his school.
I buy some food on my way home.
I buy some food on my way home.
We go to bed at 11:30.
We go to bed at 11:30.
What do you do in your spare time?
What do you do in your spare time?
I like playing baseball.
I like playing baseball.
I like listening to jazz music.
I like listening to jazz music.
Where do you have your lunch?
Where do you have your lunch?
What did you have for lunch?
What did you have for lunch?
I had a fried chicken and a hot dog.
I had a fried chicken and a hot dog.
When do you get up every day?
When do you get up every day?
I usually get up at 7 o'clock.
I usually get up at 7 o'clock.
What do you do at work?
What do you do at work?
I do some typing.
I do some typing.
What time do you start work?
What time do you start work?
I start work at 9 o'clock.
I start work at 9 o'clock.
What time do you finish your work?
What time do you finish your work?
At 5 o'clock sharp.
At 5 o'clock sharp.
When did you get up yesterday morning?
When did you get up yesterday morning?
At about 6.
At about 6.
I didn't sleep well.
I didn't sleep well.
I read a magazine in bed.
I read a magazine in bed.
I slept soundly all night.
I slept soundly all night.
I heard the clock, but I didn't get up until 8.
I heard the clock, but I didn't get up until 8.
I woke up 7 and got up right away.
I woke up 7 and got up right away.
I was 8 minutes late.
I was 8 minutes late.
I was just on time.
I was just on time.
I had my breakfast on the way.
I had my breakfast on the way.
I hurried to my office.
I hurried to my office.
I had lunch with a friend of mine.
I had lunch with a friend of mine.
I finished my work at 5 p.m.
I finished my work at 5 p.m.
I stayed and did some extra work.
I stayed and did some extra work.
Hi, Carl, is it really you?
Hi, Carl, is it really you?
Hi, Mary. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Mary. Nice to see you again.
It's been a whole year since I last saw you.
It's been a whole year since I last saw you.
How have you been these days?
How have you been these days?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Have you seen Amber lately?
Have you seen Amber lately?
No, I have no contact with her.
No, I have no contact with her.
I heard she got married last week.
I heard she got married last week.
Oh, how nice. Sorry, I've got to go now.
Oh, how nice. Sorry, I've got to go now.
So do I see you later. Keep in touch.
So do I see you later. Keep in touch.
Any tickets left?
Any tickets left?
I have some left.
I have some left.
Do you have an eraser? I need some here.
Do you have an eraser? I need some here.
If you have more, please give me some.
If you have more, please give me some.
Do you have a digital camera?
Do you have a digital camera?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Do you have my pen?
Do you have my pen?
Yes, I have your pencil, too.
Yes, I have your pencil, too.
He has that pen, doesn't he?
He has that pen, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No, I'm a single son.
No, I'm a single son.
Do you have toothbrush here?
Do you have toothbrush here?
What a beautiful garden you have.
What a beautiful garden you have.
I used to take a walk in the early morning.
I used to take a walk in the early morning.
I had thought he knew the time of the meeting.
I had thought he knew the time of the meeting.
We have known each other for 10 years.
We have known each other for 10 years.
Have you seen Mr. Smith recently?
Have you seen Mr. Smith recently?
When I arrived at the station, the train had already left.
When I arrived at the station, the train had already left.
They've been working on this project since last year.
They've been working on this project since last year.
I've been listening to the radio all night.
I've been listening to the radio all night.
He used to live in my neighborhood.
He used to live in my neighborhood.
The movie began as soon as we got there.
The movie began as soon as we got there.
The late arrival of the ship had messed up all our plans.
The late arrival of the ship had messed up all our plans.
It has been a long time since last came here.
It has been a long time since last came here.
They had expected me to go with them.
They had expected me to go with them.
That was the second time that I had visited the place.
That was the second time that I had visited the place.
Hello. May I speak to Mr. Taylor?
Hello. May I speak to Mr. Taylor?
Please hold on.
Please hold on.
This is John speaking.
This is John speaking.
There's something wrong with the phone.
There's something wrong with the phone.
Would you answer the phone, please?
Would you answer the phone, please?
I want to make a long-distance call.
I want to make a long-distance call.
I couldn't get through.
I couldn't get through.
I tried to call you, but the line was busy.
I tried to call you, but the line was busy.
Would you tell Mr. Taylor that I called?
Would you tell Mr. Taylor that I called?
Would you call back tomorrow?
Would you call back tomorrow?
I must have dialed the wrong number.
I must have dialed the wrong number.
I have to hang up now.
I have to hang up now.
He's not in. May I take a message for him?
He's not in. May I take a message for him?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Would you mind closing the door for me?
Would you mind closing the door for me?
Of course.
Of course.
May I ask you a question?
May I ask you a question?
Please give me a hand.
Please give me a hand.
Could you do me a favor?
Could you do me a favor?
Would you help me remove the refrigerator?
Would you help me remove the refrigerator?
Get me my coat, please.
Get me my coat, please.
Could you tell me where I can find these books?
Could you tell me where I can find these books?
With pleasure.
With pleasure.
I'm sorry. I'm engaged now.
I'm sorry. I'm engaged now.
I'm glad to, but I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I'm glad to, but I'm afraid I don't have the time.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Make me a cup of tea, will you?
Make me a cup of tea, will you?
Call me tomorrow if you have time.
Call me tomorrow if you have time.
Would you please open the window for me?
Would you please open the window for me?
How long have you stayed there?
How long have you stayed there?
Just a few months.
Just a few months.
Will you stay there for long?
Will you stay there for long?
No, I'll move to Chicago next month.
No, I'll move to Chicago next month.
Oh, really? I'm moving there too.
Oh, really? I'm moving there too.
Hi, Andy, where do you live now?
Hi, Andy, where do you live now?
I live at 409 Charles Street.
I live at 409 Charles Street.
Charles Street? Isn't Carol living there?
Charles Street? Isn't Carol living there?
Yes, she lives just across the street.
Yes, she lives just across the street.
How about Carol? How long has she lived there?
How about Carol? How long has she lived there?
She's been living there since her birth.
She's been living there since her birth.
Great. Then we can drink wine together.
Great. Then we can drink wine together.
Yes, and you may stay there longer.
Yes, and you may stay there longer.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I'm sure we'll have a good time.
I'm sure we'll have a good time.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
What were you doing when I called?
What were you doing when I called?
Where did you go for dinner the day before yesterday?
Where did you go for dinner the day before yesterday?
When will he come to see you?
When will he come to see you?
I was about to leave.
I was about to leave.
When did you buy the car?
When did you buy the car?
How did you doing spend your holiday?
How did you doing spend your holiday?
Can you guess what I was doing this afternoon?
Can you guess what I was doing this afternoon?
What did he say in the email?
What did he say in the email?
Who told you?
Who told you?
What are you going to do with the books?
What are you going to do with the books?
Who will accompany you to the station?
Who will accompany you to the station?
Why don't you agree?
Why don't you agree?
Why not go out for a walk?
Why not go out for a walk?
How are you doing these days?
How are you doing these days?
What's the height of the apartment?
What's the height of the apartment?
How much does the tiger weigh?
How much does the tiger weigh?
What's the color of your new shoes?
What's the color of your new shoes?
This metal is harder than that one.
This metal is harder than that one.
What's the size of your shoes?
What's the size of your shoes?
How long do you watch TV every day?
How long do you watch TV every day?
What's the shape of your balloon?
What's the shape of your balloon?
How thick is the book here?
How thick is the book here?
He can run as fast as Tom.
He can run as fast as Tom.
How wide is this river?
How wide is this river?
Kate is smarter than I.
Kate is smarter than I.
How often do you go swimming?
How often do you go swimming?
My brother is twice as tall as your sister.
My brother is twice as tall as your sister.
My grandma is 40 years older than me.
My grandma is 40 years older than me.
Excuse me, how can I get to the station?
Excuse me, how can I get to the station?
You can take the bus and get off at the next stop.
You can take the bus and get off at the next stop.
Excuse me, where is number 9 Street?
Excuse me, where is number 9 Street?
It's just around the corner.
It's just around the corner.
Where are the stairs?
Where are the stairs?
Go along the corridor and it's on your right side.
Go along the corridor and it's on your right side.
Excuse me, madam. Could you tell me where the supermarket is?
Excuse me, madam. Could you tell me where the supermarket is?
Go straight ahead and turn right at the third crossing.
Go straight ahead and turn right at the third crossing.
Can I use the elevator?
Can I use the elevator?
Sorry, it's broken. You have to use the stairs.
Sorry, it's broken. You have to use the stairs.
Excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to the post office?
Excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to the post office?
Go on for about 200 meters. It's on your right side. You can't miss it.
Go on for about 200 meters. It's on your right side. You can't miss it.
Which one is Mr. Smith's office?
Which one is Mr. Smith's office?
It's room 902 on the second floor.
It's room 902 on the second floor.
Thank you for directions.
Thank you for directions.
Are you married?
Are you married?
I'm single.
I'm single.
Do you live with your parents?
Do you live with your parents?
No. I live in my own house.
No. I live in my own house.
You have a younger sister, don't you?
You have a younger sister, don't you?
How is your family?
How is your family?
She's engaged/married to Charlie.
She's engaged, married to Charlie.
How long have you been married?
How long have you been married?
We've been married for 10 years.
We've been married for 10 years.
They've been divorced.
They've been divorced.
My parents got married in 1981.
My parents got married in 1981.
Charlie has his own family now.
Charlie has his own family now.
Mary gave birth to a baby last week.
Mary gave birth to a baby last week.
My aunt will come to live with me for some days.
My aunt will come to live with me for some days.
His wife died a year ago. Now he lives alone.
His wife died a year ago. Now he lives alone.
How will you spend the evening?
How will you spend the evening?
I'll probably stay home and watch TV.
I'll probably stay home and watch TV.
What will you do about it?
What will you do about it?
What do you want to do after graduation?
What do you want to do after graduation?
I'll further my study.
I'll further my study.
What time are you going to leave for the airport tomorrow?
What time are you going to leave for the airport tomorrow?
Is he coming to dinner?
Is he coming to dinner?
I'm going to the post office. Will you go with me?
I'm going to the post office. Will you go with me?
They're going to discuss it at the meeting next Monday.
They're going to discuss it at the meeting next Monday.
I'll be waiting for you at the restaurant this time tomorrow.
I'll be waiting for you at the restaurant this time tomorrow.
After I get home, I'll call you.
After I get home, I'll call you.
What's your plan for the summer holiday?
What's your plan for the summer holiday?
I'm thinking about a visit to London.
I'm thinking about a visit to London.
There's going to be an exhibition at the art gallery.
There's going to be an exhibition at the art gallery.
Have you heard the weather forecast?
Have you heard the weather forecast?
We'll have fine weather for the next few days.
We'll have fine weather for the next few days.
It is said it will clear up tonight.
It is said it will clear up tonight.
What will it be after the clear weather?
What will it be after the clear weather?
I'm afraid it won't be cold enough for a snowfall.
I'm afraid it won't be cold enough for a snowfall.
But last year we had a big snow.
But last year we had a big snow.
Will it rain tomorrow?
Will it rain tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
How is the weather today?
How is the weather today?
The weather is nice today.
The weather is nice today.
It's going to snow tomorrow.
It's going to snow tomorrow.
What was the weather like yesterday?
What was the weather like yesterday?
Is it raining now?
Is it raining now?
Yesterday it rained all day.
Yesterday it rained all day.
There's a cool breeze this evening.
There's a cool breeze this evening.
What will the weather be like tomorrow?
What will the weather be like tomorrow?
The days are getting hotter.
The days are getting hotter.
Yes, but you know global warming may raise the temperature.
Yes, but you know global warming may raise the temperature.
What's the temperature today?
What's the temperature today?
It's about 72 degrees Fahrenheit this afternoon.
It's about 72 degrees Fahrenheit this afternoon.
It's quite cold today.
It's quite cold today.
It's been cloudy all morning.
It's been cloudy all morning.
It'll probably clear up this afternoon.
It'll probably clear up this afternoon.
Today is the first day of spring.
Today is the first day of spring.
How are you feeling today?
How are you feeling today?
I don't feel very well.
I don't feel very well.
What's matter with you?
What's matter with you?
How are you feeling today?
How are you feeling today?
I got sick.
I got sick.
My father has a bad headache.
My father has a bad headache.
I don't feel very well this morning.
I don't feel very well this morning.
My fever is gone.
My fever is gone.
Do you feel better now?
Do you feel better now?
Much better.
Much better.
I hope you'll be well soon.
I hope you'll be well soon.
Take 2 pills and have a good rest.
Take 2 pills and have a good rest.
I suppose he was sick.
I suppose he was sick.
My fever is gone, but I still have a cough.
My fever is gone, but I still have a cough.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Where did you get injured?
Where did you get injured?
How did you break your leg?
How did you break your leg?
It's bleeding.
It's bleeding.
I've got a pain in my back.
I've got a pain in my back.
I've got a pain in my shoulder.
I've got a pain in my shoulder.
It hurts right here.
It hurts right here.
Your right hand is swollen. Does it hurt?
Your right hand is swollen. Does it hurt?
I have a headache.
I have a headache.
It really hurts.
It really hurts.
I was sick yesterday, but I'm better today.
I was sick yesterday, but I'm better today.
My left leg hurts. It hurts right here.
My left leg hurts. It hurts right here.
Which arm hurts? Is it the left one?
Which arm hurts? Is it the left one?
Which of your leg is sore?
Which of your leg is sore?
Call the doctor.
Call the doctor.
What do you think about it?
What do you think about it?
Do you have any idea?
Do you have any idea?
Please give me your advice.
Please give me your advice.
I want to hear your opinion.
I want to hear your opinion.
Do you really want to know what I think?
Do you really want to know what I think?
Is that right?
Is that right?
I think you're mistaken about that.
I think you're mistaken about that.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely right.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's excellent.
That's excellent.
I'm considering buying a house.
I'm considering buying a house.
What are you doing next week?
What are you doing next week?
What do you plan to do this Sunday?
What do you plan to do this Sunday?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I plan to go to the theater.
I plan to go to the theater.
I'll go skiing if the weather permits.
I'll go skiing if the weather permits.
I'm thinking of going to my grandma's.
I'm thinking of going to my grandma's.
I suppose I can finish the project next year.
I suppose I can finish the project next year.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Have you decided?
Have you decided?
It's still undecided.
It's still undecided.
No, I haven't decided yet.
No, I haven't decided yet.
You have the final say.
You have the final say.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind.
I've decided not to sell the house.
I've decided not to sell the house.
I'm determined to leave.
I'm determined to leave.
Don't hesitate anymore.
Don't hesitate anymore.
It's really hard to make a decision.
It's really hard to make a decision.
It is hard to make a decision.
It is hard to make a decision.
Give me a definite answer, please.
Give me a definite answer, please.
Do not hesitate.
Do not hesitate.
She insists that it doesn't matter.
She insists that it doesn't matter.
He's made up his mind to quit his job.
He's made up his mind to quit his job.
I will go buy milk to the supermarket.
I will go buy milk to the supermarket.
Will you go shopping with me?
Will you go shopping with me?
Is there anything you would like?
Is there anything you would like?
May I help you?
May I help you?
Excuse me, would you tell me where I can get some bread?
Excuse me, would you tell me where I can get some bread?
May I try it on?
May I try it on?
May I have a look at the ring?
May I have a look at the ring?
This is too small for me. Do you have a bigger one?
This is too small for me. Do you have a bigger one?
What's your size?
What's your size?
Do you have any more colors?
Do you have any more colors?
Yes, I'd like to buy a book.
Yes, I'd like to buy a book.
All right. Here you are.
All right. Here you are.
Yes, I want to buy a shirt.
Yes, I want to buy a shirt.
What color, size, style do you want?
What color, size, style do you want?
I would like an M-size sweater.
I would like an M-size sweater.
I want a yellow one.
I want a yellow one.
This maker's hat is out of stock.
This maker's hat is out of stock.
When will this be in stock?
When will this be in stock?
How much is it?
How much is it?
This is $40.
This is $40.
It's too expensive for me.
It's too expensive for me.
Could you make it cheaper?
Could you make it cheaper?
Can you make it a little cheaper?
Can you make it a little cheaper?